Okay, hello again everybody. So today I'm going to compare face to face the Beretta 92A1 and the Beretta PX4 Storm. So some of the stuff I'll go over is just magazines, trigger pull, ergonomics, size, just the usual stuff I do in the videos that I make. So we'll get started. I'll start with the Beretta. I said the Beretta. I'll start with the Beretta. They're both Berettas. I'll start with the Beretta 92. So this is the Beretta 92A1. This is the most recent model of the Beretta 92 series, aside from the M9A3. But to my knowledge, that's not on the market yet. But this guy here, so standard magazine capacity on a Beretta is 15 rounds. This one, as you can see, is 10, just because it's Canadian. But moving up, it is an aluminum frame pistol, so the whole lower is all aluminum, and the upper is steel. I believe it's 4140 steel. I could be wrong on that. Bar stock. Continuing on, it is a double action, single action, so you have the option of a double action pull, or you can cock it for your single action. This is a double action, single action, so after the first round's fired, it becomes a single action. This is a safety decocker model, so the safety axe also has a decocker, so I'll take my finger off the trigger. Decocks it, disables the trigger. There is a lot of skepticism as to the Berettas accidentally having the safety actuated. When you go to charge the pistol, you accidentally flick that down. I've never had that happen. I don't know where that comes from. Personally, I think it's just a lack of training with the pistol. But these are really great guns. Another thing is reliability. I find with any Beretta pistol, any firearm, if you properly maintain and care for it, it will never fail you. This guy's got it, like, you can see it. Let's see if I can... You see, she's all scratched and beat to hell. This gun's got about 5,000 rounds through it. And I've had 3 malfunctions in total. 2 were failure to feeds, and that was within the first 50 rounds the pistol fired. And at a little past the 2,000 round mark, I had a stovepipe. So I'm pretty impressed with the reliability of this guy. I find as long as you take care of it, it's good to go. Grip-wise, it is a very ergonomic pistol. It fits the hand really nicely with the way the angle of the grip is. I find it to be much more ergonomic than a Glock. As well as the rounded trigger guard, that really helps. It just gives you lots of room for your fingers. Mind you, I have a Hogue grip on here. I really like Hogue grips. And it's just got standard 3-dot nights, not night sights, just regular sights. These are fantastic guns, though. So that's that. Actually, I'll show you the trigger. So that's your double action. You can feel right when it's about to break. Let's see if I can show you the reset. Reset's a little long. It is audible. It's in no way tactile. You can't feel it, but right there, there's your little bit of creep. There's the break right there. It's like glass. They have an excellent break. The trigger's not the best, but it's an excellent break. And another thing to mention is the trigger itself. This is a metal trigger. It's an alloy trigger. So remember that. Now the ammunition I just load, that's just S&B, 9mm, 124 grain. I load one mag just to show. Now the PX4 Storm is a little bit different. The grip I find is relatively similar to the Beretta 92. It does fit the hand really nice, so especially with these adjustable back straps, that makes life so much better. The one I have on here right now is the small, because I have a small hand. Magazine generally holds 17 plus 1. Again, in Canada, it only holds 10. Work our way up to the trigger pull. This guy, just so you know, has a plastic trigger. That is polymer trigger. That is not metal or any sort of alloy. I don't really like that, to be honest. Weight-wise is identical to the 92. Double action, single action pull is identical. I'll show you the reset. So same thing as the 92. If I had to say, I would say the trigger, aside from the feel that this is polymer, is identical to the 92. Now when we work our way up, again, you have a slide mounted safety. It's a little bit different than the 92A1. A little bit more positive in my opinion. So it is a safety decocker. You can see this guy's a little bit beaten up too. Now just mind you, I do take good care of my firearms, but at the same time I use them. Like none of my guns are safe queens. These guns get used and they get used a lot. 3-dot sights. Another thing that I actually found very interesting, I only learned this not too long ago, is you see this little bump right there. Now just watch. It has a firing pin block very similar to that of the Glock. So, let's say it was cocked and for whatever reason the hammer fell. Unless that's up, the gun won't fire. Now, the 92A1 has that as well. Just another safety feature. So, in my opinion, if you're carrying this gun for whether it be work or duty or concealed carry, whatever it is you do, this is how I would carry it. So there's really no need for a safety. Now, the PX4 Storm, while I'm on this topic, is in use by the Canadian Border Services, or CBSA. However, their model is a double action only, so it's always a double action pull. It's always 10 pounds. Even after you fired your first round, the hammer still drops and you still have to do that all over again. Which, in my opinion, sucks. That's a terrible pistol to have as a duty pistol. But, now another cool feature with the Beretta is the rotating barrel. So when you fire, that barrel actually rotates. Now I don't think, I can't show you because I kind of see it. The barrel rotates. Beretta says it gives them 180 degrees of contact, which allows for a much more tight and strong lockup, which in turn helps with extra reliability. Well, actually, yes, reliability, but also accuracy. Now, another thing just to point out is this one has an extended barrel. This is a Canadian legal. The actual Storms with the flush barrel is too short. So Beretta actually makes pistols specifically for Canada, which means a lot to me. Because I'm a huge fan of Beretta pistols. There's not much else I can really tell you. They both have chrome lined barrels. That's probably something I should mention. Now, if you're debating on either of these pistols, my advice is just grab whatever one you can. They're both excellent guns. I can't take them apart right now. It's a little too difficult with one hand, but something to keep in mind is a lot of people, you'll see how they do this, with like you would with a Glock, where they pull it back. You don't need to do that. All you have to do, literally, whether it's hammer up or hammer down, your choice, is pull down on those tabs. Now you can see I'm not manipulating the gun in any way. And off it comes. They're that easy to take apart. There's nothing fancy with them. The only reason I would say the 92 is easier to take apart is because you don't have this extra assembly here, this cam. Or the cam block, but the reason you have this is for the rotating barrel. There's a lug right there that rides inside the barrel. And that's what causes the barrel to rotate, as you can see. The 92's just got a straight locking barrel, locking block, locking lugs. I'll try my best to take this apart. You can see the inside is just a standard recoil assembly. Nothing fancy. I probably should have taken that magazine out first, now that I think about it. Now, internally, the Beretta 92A1, as you can see, has that blue focus, you stupid camera. Okay, fine. The blue, that's a recoil buffer. It's primarily designed for the .40 caliber. It helps improve the life of the system and reduce recoil. And they left it in the 9mm, but all it does is just help extend the life of the system, which, again, I'm not going to complain with. The 92 also has the A1, sorry, has a underside rail, rounded trigger guard, and when you put it back together, this was a terrible idea. Okay. Damn it. Didn't quite assemble that right. There we go. Sorry, I didn't quite assemble that right, but normally that clicks back on its own. Oh, I over-lubricated this, clearly. Damn it. Now, the Storm... No, I'm not putting that back together at this point. It's pretty easy to put back together. You just put these guys together. You slide this in here. And you can lock that little camming slot into... Oh, did I get it? Nope, I didn't. No, I think I did. Maybe I can try and put it back together. There we go. But that's that. These are very easy pistols to maintain and take care of. They're both very accurate, very reliable. If you're looking for a good pistol, you can't go wrong with either. That would be my mindset to that. I'm going to close it out here. This has dragged on a little bit longer than I originally thought. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You learned something new about the Berettas. In my opinion, they are probably one of the best manufacturers in the world. There are very few that I would take over a Beretta. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. And if any of you have seen my gun collection video, I made a gun collection update. It's called Canadian Gun Collection 2. I have a bunch, like, well, I'm not going to say a bunch, but I have some guns on there. I haven't done videos on all of them. If you guys want to see a video on any of them, or you want to see a comparison between any of them, please let me know, and I'll definitely do that for you. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see y'all next time.